Yes, yes, yes. About that time, man. Reminisce show, carrying the tradition of saying Kofa, because somehow we got to go back and collect what we have forgotten, man. We do this every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, live. I go by Logic, and I'm here with my brother.
Mindbender Supreme. What up?
Yes,
One love.
sir, man. That's how we doing it, man. That's how we doing it, man. Definitely representing, man. There's some updates in hip hop, and yeah, man, we're definitely going to keep it going, man. Keep it flowing.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
but of course, as always, we got to start with our check-in, man. So, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. I'm doing feeling healthy. Gotten some exercise yesterday. I'm back at the gym. Yeah, feeling good. Yeah, biking around a lot. I think my legs are getting real
Yeah.
strong. I'm doing a lot of biking this summer. So
Okay, okay. No,
feeling good.
that's amazing, man.
Yeah, feeling good about it, man. How about you? How's your health?
Yo, my health is doing really, really well, man. I've been really being mindful with just like the food that I'm eating, the amount of food. I used to eat like three large meals every day, and I realized that I don't need to be consuming that much. Like the more
Mm,
I eat, the more sluggish I feel and whatnot. So, in the morning, I always start with like a glass of lemon or lime water. I got the little
nice.
squeezy joint, and just to start off, and I've noticed that that has helped. Um, I don't know. It just feels good on the inside, and then I follow up with like my daily morning walk, by the lake, and just kind of vibing out and whatnot. So, um, yeah, man, that has been helpful, man. But like, health is definitely wealth. I'm
Yes.
42, so now I'm thinking about I got to start really getting serious about health now, so that my 80-year-old self can thank me later. I don't want to wait until I'm 70 trying to get my health together. It's literally starts right now. You know what I mean? So that's just where my mind is at.
That's the wisdom, fam. That's the wisdom. Because I'm 5 years ahead of you, and
Yeah.
I only, yeah, like a couple times my body, like in my brain. Actually, let me drop this jewel. I was just at an event on the weekend, and I was talking to this guy who was like 78, and he's like, how old are you? I'm like 48, and he's like, yeah. He goes, watch how your body evolves, because he's like, in your mind, you're still 27, right? And I'm like, yup. In my brain, I still think that I'm 27. And he's like, yeah. In my brain, he goes, I still think I'm 27. He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and then he's like, he had this funny joke. He's like, yo, you think that you don't want to be the old creepy dude, but he's like, I think that I'm still young and sexy, but then I'm like, I have to realize I am actually like the 78-year-old old man at the party. So like, he's like, inside me, I feel like girls should be approaching me, but outside me, like, okay, they're not approaching a 78-year-old man as much as they approach a 28-year-old man, and you have to
Right.
accept that. And he's like, so yeah, take care of yourself the best you can, so your alignment is on. And I was like,
Mm, mm,
like
mm.
yeah, I feel like in some ways I'm better with relationships and women as I am now than I am when I was 28.
For sure, for sure, for sure. That growth, that wisdom that comes with like experience and whatnot. And like you said, just like that, the to me it's like the beauty that comes with age as well. Like I don't expect to have like the 20-year-old mindset when I'm 40. Although like I said, this kind of reminds me of what I mentioned last week when my kids went to the Childish Gambino show,
Yeah,
and because they're like the new generation of hip hop, and for me it's exciting, like my kids want to go see a black hip hop artist on their own, like without me doing that. What I mean, I'm just like that's what they want to go check out. Cool. And
yeah,
then when I
yeah.
go pick,
Thumbs up,
and then
thumbs up.
yeah, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And after when I went to go pick them up at the concert, I got there a little early, so I'm like waiting around, and I kind of look around. I'm like, I'm in the crew with all these like parents, like waiting for their kids. You know what I mean? I'm in the same
Yeah,
boat. So that's when it hit me. I'm like, yo, I'm the
Oh,
older head now. I'm
yeah,
I'm that older person. I'm not young. I'm not the
yes.
one. So
Yo, that's
for
amazing.
for now, my kids are cool with me waiting outside the venue, but there's gonna come a point where like that's not gonna be cool anymore.
Yeah,
They're
they're
gonna be
like, you're
like,
gonna
meet
be
me around the
17.
corner, dad.
Yeah, they're like, yo, don't come see me when my friends are there, yo. You're gonna be like mad buzzkill, and you're like, me, whack buzzkill. What are
Yeah,
you talking
yeah.
about?
And
Yo, I'm so with you.
and just to add, since we're building on this, like it's one of those like things as parents that we don't really think about until it just happens like overnight. Like one minute, like your kids are like, you're like the coolest person in their world, and then all of a sudden it's just like yeah, you're not that guy anymore. It's just like, okay, okay. But it's
Yeah.
reminding me of like when I was a teenager and what that was like. And you want to experience the world a little bit, get a little bit of independence and your own autonomy and whatnot. So it's just what comes with the territories.
I mean, it's the wonderful rites of passage. I mean,
Yeah,
I my life path is going to be different, so it would just be like I'm not going to have any kids to do it with, but nieces and nephews are another thing,
yeah.
and but yeah, man, still like it's just seeing that passage of time is a
Yeah.
beautiful tradition to carry
I'm
on.
telling you, man. True indeed, man. True indeed. True indeed, man.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
man. So yo, let's get into like some hip hop news. I know that Lil Wayne, his
yeah. Let's
concert,
go
I
there.
believe, was supposed to happen on what Friday was it?
No, it was
And
yesterday.
oh, it's supposed to happen yesterday. Okay, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Oh, so super fresh, super fresh. Okay, and that concert was canceled due to a unforeseen illness. I hope he's gets the right medical attention and support. Hopefully something too crazy. But from my understanding, it was like an hour cancellation just before the show. But you mentioned that you were on your way though. Why don't you speak from it from that perspective?
Yeah, yo, the Flyer Vault was gonna hook us up with some tickets to it. So shout out to Flyer Vault. And I was biking down there, and I was literally 3 minutes away from the door venue. We were all about to meet at 8 o'clock, and like
Yeah,
literally at like 7:55, I look at my phone, and they're like, yo, Lil Wayne's not going to do the show. So the wild thing was like there
yeah,
was thousands of people already down there because it's
yeah,
not like no club thing where you come show up late, but like Lil Wayne was supposed to be at Budweiser, so there's thousands of people already there when
wow,
they announced it on like the billboard. They're like, Lil Wayne
yeah,
tonight, your tickets will be refunded for a future show. So there was enough people already there. It was just like
yeah.
it's kind of whack. So yeah, I hope he's well. I hope he's well. But yeah, like a lot of people were already there when we found out
Mhm.
um that he wasn't gonna make
Yeah.
it. So yeah, like Drake's over in Europe, so Drake wouldn't have been there. So I don't know if he's canceling his show tonight. I don't know where he is next, but yeah, Lil Wayne is on tour.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, it's just it was disappointing.
True indeed, man. True indeed. Yeah, well, we'll see what's up. Hopefully, when the schedule is rescheduled, boy Drizzy will be in town. 'Cause I know he's out in Europe right now, man. Shout out my boy Photo Astro, who's been giving like nonstop updates on tour. Doing what he does, man, with the photography, and capturing, the documentary team, part of OVO. So big up to him. But yeah, like I think it'll be great, for an alignment when the boys are, back in the city. I would love to be there as well. This might be the closest thing to like OVO Fest in the summer. But like I said, man, I really feel that OVO Fest is going to be moved to October. I'm putting up the predictions, man. Like, I'm just going to put it out there, man. Like, I really feel, and especially with the release on Halloween, I think that's strategic, man. I think that's going to be
It's
really interesting,
it's
man.
it's right there, yo. That shit just aligns. That's
Like
alignment.
Halloween, like
Yeah.
that.
Yo, Drake. I never even thought of it, man. Man's calling himself Iceman. He's already got a costume, man. He's got like he's Iceman.
And I saw this clip. It was a close up of Drake's, I guess, like his whatever outfit uniform that he was wearing during one of his performances. And on the when you close up on it, it says, "I know what you did last summer."
Yeah, yeah,
So it's definitely playing on the horror thriller thing because like I know what you did last summer is like a thriller series, but this is also I know what you did last summer. So speaking to all the people who are probably chanting, "Well, did they not like us?" and crip walking or whatever, and like he's like, "Yeah, I know what you did last summer."
yeah.
So I
Bring
just
out
love the
that.
fact that he's playing up on all of these different themes that just get the audience engaged. It's genius. It's genius.
Yeah, it is genius, man. Get a little more play into that OVO owl. We see everything logo business,
I
and
mean, what is an owl? Like, what does an owl do at night, man? Like, they have
an
excellent
owl
vision at nighttime. They see in the darkness, man.
is watching it
They're
exactly.
watching. They're mystics. Like they're watching even when you don't even notice them. Like
Yeah,
owls are very quiet. In the cut. So
So yeah,
Anyways, man.
yo,
Yeah.
there's the lyrics. There's things still coming out of lyrics from Family Matters that people are breaking down that they didn't know the meaning of what Drake said until like last week. Like
Oh, what do you mean?
I won't go into it too deep, but
Oh, okay.
apparently there's nothing to hide is the name of one of Kendrick's business partner associates, and apparently that person was tied into the management team. It ties more into the management team. So when Drake was like, "There's nothing
Oh.
to hide," you went to management team to run for your whatever, and like there's
Mm.
nothing to hide. It was literally the name of the company, or nothing to hide is the name of the company that that Kendrick was using. So people are like people didn't even know that until apparently like a week or two ago. So Drake's lyrics from Family Matters are still resonating through the culture, like aging like fine wine, as they say. Um, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's wild, but yeah. What else was yeah? The Weeknd did his shows. I think he did
Yeah.
6 concerts.
There's definitely more than like three for sure. I'm not sure exactly the total numbers, but I know that there was definitely a couple. So yeah,
Hmm.
man, big up to him for doing something. I don't think any Toronto artist has done that. I mean, I'm trying to think like even outside of hip hop. Like I wonder who has actually been able to sell out the Skydome, Skydome for us authentic Torontonians, like four or five times.
Yeah,
Like what other Toronto artist or even Canadian artist for that matter has done that? I'm curious to know.
I don't think anybody. I think he was actually the very first in actual history. And yeah, he got the key from the city once from Olivia Chow, and yeah, like he has
I
Canadian.
always wonder about like the key to the city. Like, what does that even mean, and are the requirements for even? I think it's one of those things where it's like he's generated so much money for the city. Like when you're selling out the Skydome like four or five times, and the lowest ticket is like 250 or something. Like
Right.
they kind of got to be like, all right, here. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't not acknowledge something like that. Like I really feel like it's a numbers thing. But anyways,
Hmm. True. Well, what else is popping? Summer. Yeah, Lil Wayne didn't have a.
Alchemist,
Yeah.
Alchemist, and Erykah Badu this Friday is going down.
Oh, it's Friday.
I believe yes, it's Friday, man. Shout out, Born King, man. I spoke to him a little earlier. Said he might have a little 1-2-1-2, man. So want to see what that follow up looks like. But if I'm not mistaken, that is happening at History, which is probably like my favorite venue right now in Toronto. I just like the layout of it, the vibe. It's fresh, so it'll be kind of. And I think Erica Badu would be great for that venue. Actually, now that I think about it, that's a
Yeah,
perfect
that.
venue for her.
Yeah, for real. That should be good. Friday. Yeah, I feel like something else is happening that day, but that's also obviously an event. Um, Ice Cube is also coming here soon.
You did mention that. Like when was that happening?
I think it's happening in about a week or two. He's coming in August.
Okay.
He's supposed to. But as far as concerts go, there was also an announcement that is exciting as hell. Raekwon
Oh,
announced the
oh,
tour. Yeah, the tour for the 30th anniversary of Cuban Links, and he also
oh,
dropped The Emperor's New Clothes. So he'll be promoting his new album as well. But Raekwon is promoting Cuban Links, and he's got Mobb Deep opening for him. So it's gonna be Havoc and
Raekwon.
Noid.
Yo, I like that. I like that combination actually.
Like,
I
come
like
on
that.
now, right? Yeah, I've seen that, and I think December 4th is the Canada show. I looked at the tour schedule. It looks like there's maybe
Oh
about
man, I'm pulling up in Tim's and a hoodie, man. Like what you
right. This
talking
is what
about,
I'm
man? Like
saying, right? Like
you
exactly like purple parka.
know what I'm saying? Like coming out with the fatigues, man. You gotta have like the army pants on and you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
the army fisherman hat.
Coolie down fatigue.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, man. Yeah,
Muscle,
no, no,
muscle.
no. And
Yeah.
hold on,
So
I believe if I'm not mistaken, that's also happening at History, which is great. That's
oh
a wonderful
shit,
vibe.
no way, really?
I
I
believe
didn't.
it's happening. If I'm not mistaken, I saw the flyer earlier before we did the live, and I'm sure it's
Wow,
at History,
that's
which
fire. I
is
didn't
nice
know.
because History adds a little bit of that like elegance to it. I mean, although like a venue like Phoenix would be appropriate as well, but History is a nice like yeah, that's
For
let's have
Cuban
it at
Link's
History.
30th anniversary, yeah, that's a nice little, give it a little touch of class, a little extra little kiss. But yeah, it normally would be at Phoenix. Last time that's where Mob Deep rocked, and it was fantastic. I saw that was a real legendary show because I never I've seen Mob Deep 3 or 4 times,
Yeah.
but I never. One of the things I've always wanted to do in my life is just to shake Prodigy's hand, man. That's like I
Mm,
literally just wanted to dap him once or shake his
word,
hand,
eh?
be like I've handed Nas some blunts. I haven't shaken Jay Z's hand, yeah, but like
Mm,
I've handed Sean Price some weed. Certain rappers, you just want to give them
you
a
got to
dap
connect.
or a
Yeah.
handshake, just one time in life.
Yeah.
I never got to shake Prodigy's hand because
Prodigy, yeah,
yeah,
with Prodigy, I actually got to shake his hand and kind of give him a quick salute. Certain artists, I get like starstruck, and Prodigy was one of those artists. You know what I mean? Because like
wow,
I've followed him through his music, but not just his music, like his philosophy, especially towards like the end or later part of his life, and his theories on just like on like health and spirituality and whatnot. I was always like really taken by that. And this was a show that was at the government. So this is kind of dating it. Like, I'm trying to figure out like what year was that? That might have been maybe like 2010, 2011, 12, somewhere around there. Because it was at the government and it's still government and Cool House were still a thing. And I remember we're like in the back room with like a mall and I think BK was there as well. And yeah, it was like Mob Deep, just like Havoc and Prodigy together, and they're like small people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like first when I saw them, I was like, whoa. So we're in the back. It's just them. It's like me, my homegirl, Celeste. She's like a super Mob Deep fan, so she got like a photo with them, and it was kind of awkward. I'm just like, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm like, this is crazy. Like the Mob Deep's right here. And I was just like, hey man, like just love, and I just kind of kept it as that. And then Celeste got a photo. I took a picture of them, and that's as far as it went.
that's
But there's a
great.
but there's another clip with Prodigy, and I got to shout out BK for this, where another link where he got to connect with Prodigy and give him a Stolen from Africa shirt. So he has like a little clip where they're talking about Stolen from Africa, love, this and that, and so that's my claim to fame. Got Prodigy at least in the awareness of Stolen from Africa and just kind of giving a head nod, supporting and showing love, man. So, but yeah, man, that's my
Wow.
Prodigy story. Yeah,
That is love, man. Just that's one of the all-time great moments that I wish that I had. I'm so glad that you got it though, man. I'm
yeah,
so glad. I'm just like trying to dream it right through you, man. I love to hear that,
yeah.
'cause,
Yeah, man.
I got to see him in concert multiple times, but and that's the thing. I'm saying all this to say like when Mob Deep came and Big Noid came last time to the
Mhm.
Phoenix, I was like front row wilding the fuck out, and I'm like I'm giving both of these dudes dap, and I gave
You
Havoc
gotta
dap,
get it.
and actually like Big Noid came to me and like he did this crazy thing. He gave me dap, and then he like grabbed my head and was like wilding out with me. So
Like
he knew like he just was like we had this crazy amp moment together, and I was like fuck. I
yeah,
love like Big Noise. You're like a real QB representative, so I love this. I would have loved it with Prodigy as well, but I'm so happy I got it with him as well.
yeah. Well, we were talking about that, and how well Big Noid has really integrated himself and
Yeah,
stepping into that space because he was always kind of like the Capadonna of Mobb Deep to me. You know what I mean? Like always around, but not like official. But like he's there. Like he was on like a lot of the big songs. I remember they did that song with Mariah Carey on the rooftop, which is one of my favorite like hip hop R&B. I love when they mix like the R&B softness with like the gritty, grimy guys on the hooks or whatever on the track. And Rapper Noig, like at the end of the I think it was like even like a 16 bar verse or whatever, and at the end of that, Prodigy and Havoc share that, but then they leave like the remaining 2 bars for Rapper Noid to just drop a little 1 2 lines on that. You know what I mean? So he's always been around, and they've always kind of like incorporated him. And since Prodigy's passing, like it's Big Noy has really stepped into that place to keep that Mobb Deep banner afloat. And when he's on stage, he's so animated that it just brings like a high energy and something that Prodigy and Havoc, I wouldn't necessarily say that they have. They don't really have that like high energetic persona on stage per se. But like Rapper Noir really kind of brings that energy. So I can definitely see like Mobb Deep doing well and Mobb Deep brand still going on. And like Rapper Noir is like the best person to do Prodigy's verses, to come in
He
and pull that down.
he won.
So yeah.
He is the most qualified.
Most
He
qualified. There we go. Yes, yes.
absolutely like
Yeah.
QB done for life. Like
Yeah, like no fan will look at that as like, nah, man, why you got to do that? You know what I mean? It's like, yo, keep it going. Like, you know what I mean? That's what's supposed to happen.
mhm,
That sounds like I'm my brother's keeper type vibes. I'm gonna make sure that what we built is going to last. So
that's the real. It's the real. Yep.
yeah, man.
Hey, yo. So
What up?
I want to have a quick little chat. There's a funny thing kind of happening if you're keeping an eye on movie
What kind of
culture and
funny thing, man? What kind of
meme
funny
culture.
thing is happening, man?
People be shitting on our boy, man. People are shitting on our boy Ice Cube right now,
What?
man.
Ice Cube is
So
too much of a legend to even like. I can't even entertain this
I
type of
know,
blasphemy.
I know, it's some fuckery. It's some
What you talking
fuckery.
about, man? Break it down for me, man. Let me know what's up, man. What's up?
So as a movie that just came out about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, there's a War of the Worlds remake. They remade War of the Worlds. You know that movie that Steven Spielberg did with Tom Cruise in the '90s, and I mean the
Oh,
original. Yeah, the original is like the H.G. Wells one from the '30s. It's like
it's on Netflix right now. Like I saw the it's on or Prime or whatever, but I
Amazon.
saw the
Yeah,
preview.
exactly.
Yeah, I saw the preview. I didn't check it, but let's hear what you got to say about that, man. Let's go.
So there's people are shitting on it super hard, super duper duper hard. The reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, it's got 0%. People are like,
Oh no,
like people are saying it's
zero.
or yeah, like actual 0%. People are like, oh, this is the worst movie of the year, going hard on it. And I just want to say, I just want to say, it's not a great movie, but there is absolutely no question that there are worse movies than it this year. And I'm not defending it because I'm some Ice Cube stan or anything, but like I like actual fucking accurate criticism. I
Hmm.
don't like for instance, yeah. So it's not as bad as people are saying. One, it's a pandemic movie, and yeah, they everybody's all in separate rooms. There's no two people in the same room at the same time.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah, and there's some Amazon product placement bullshit in the movie that is
Stop
the,
this.
the very worst and wackiest 5 minutes you might ever have seen in a movie ever. Like written into the
5 minute.
script. Like there's like a 5 minute little Amazon commercial. Like it's written into the script. And Ice Cube's literally like, it's not even Ice Cube, but like the director and everybody, they're like, yo, we need help from this guy. And they're like, yo, send him $1,000 Amazon card. It's the line, like the actual line. Like Amazon is part of the fucking saving of the world. It's so whack, so whack. But beyond that, there's
Oh
it's just
man.
it's just like an alien invasion movie, and Ice Cube is he's just trying to he's got some kids, and he's just trying to just do save the world from sitting in a room working with the government. So they're like it's not the worst movie, but people are shitting on our boy, and I'm like,
I'm gonna take it in, and then we can have a discussion about this next week. I'm curious, because I mean, like I like Ice Cube's films, and he's usually, he's definitely carved a lane for himself. So we'll see about this one. But that product placement though, man, that's interesting. That's
oh,
an
it's
interesting one.
oh man, I mean, sometimes they've got like stuff in movies like various products or whatever. This is the worst. This is the like Amazon is written into the script, like functionally actually part of the unfolding of the it's not just an
Mm.
Amazon ad in the back. Like Amazon is part of the movie in a way that is you're like, oh shit, this is a new low ever. Like this is
Mm,
very horrific. And
yeah.
like it's on Amazon Prime. You're like, oh, y'all don't even like you give no fucks anymore. You're just like you're just on the streaming service. You're just injecting yourself in the movies now. That's crazy. But yeah, no, it's like there's some other parts of it. It's not so bad. And
What is your take on it, man? That's the real question. Like, how do you rate it out of a scale from 1 to 10?
I rate it 4 out of 10.
Oh man.
People are saying it's a 0 out of 10. This is what I'm saying. It's like I'm like, yo, I'm very much about let the punishment fit the crime. Like that's the
Yeah.
problem with the world. Like, you know, like massive crimes get no punishment, and then small crimes get fucking way too much punishment.
So
So
was there like at least was there like anything that you could say like, oh yeah, that was clever, man. That was on point. Like anything part of the movie that stood out that was like, yeah, man, that shit right there.
I'm glad you asked that. It's I wouldn't
Something,
quite.
man. Give me something.
It's so which is why I say like a 4 out of 10. Like I can't
Like
even.
like maybe there was like a Malcolm X poster on a kid's room or something, or some type of like symbolism that's like, ah, yeah, man, you y'all are dropping some Easter eggs.
I wish. I really
Oh,
wish.
come
I
on.
really wish there's like. I mean, if there. Oh no, there. I mean, there is one. there's a hip hop reference in it that I will give it up for that moment. I won't even ruin it for you. So if you watch it, you'll know what the fuck I'm talking about. There is a hip hop reference. Ice Cube is not referencing himself. He's referencing something else in hip hop. And I was like, I don't care how whack any movie is, that shit is dope. Having Ice Cube say that shit, it's fucking dope.
Okay. All
So
right.
when
All
you watch
right.
it, you're gonna know. You're gonna fucking know. You're gonna be like, oh, this is that moment. So there's
That's
a
what's
little,
up.
there's like a little bit of hip hop in it, and it's cool.
Peace.
But yeah, but yeah, man, Ice Cube is like, yeah, man, what he's trying to do an alien movie, man. I ain't mad at that shit.
Oh boy. All right,
So
Ice Cube, man. I'll give you a chance. You know, hey, I'm not gonna knock on anybody trying a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is what I'm
let
saying.
him do his thing. Try a
Get
thing.
about the hood. Exactly. He's got 2 kids in the movie, man. He's trying to save his daughter and shit. That's like, yo, man, I ain't mad at that.
Peace, man. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, man. So that's I'm trying to think like anything else anything else to build on that's coming up that's on the radar, any other upcoming shows, anything other than what we've already discussed. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to build on.
Mm, before the end of the summer, I don't know. Summer coming to a close. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we'll figure out something. Well, one thing I do want to remind people that is, Project T Dot is still at Billy Bishop Airport to
Oh,
the
word.
end of this year, I believe. So, if you're ever flying, or if you just want to go by and visit, it's open to the public. You can see a lot. He's also created this like digital database, like which is like this big screen where you can like scroll and find more details about each artist and personnel who is featured. And speaking of which, like I'll just say it's all because it's just catered right now. I was talking with a Johnny, and I know that we want to have a conversation with having you part of the project as well for some other installations, some other things that are coming about. You know what I mean? So we're gonna build on that and make sure you get your proper shine for your contributions in this Toronto hip hop scene. You know what I'm saying? So
I would
stay
love that,
tuned,
man.
man. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned for Mindbender's exclusive.
I would love that, man. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for my close up. I feel better than ever to contribute. And yeah, I'm actually, yeah, starting for the first time in honestly a year. I put out a picture of me on stage and was like, yeah, I'm starting to slowly prepare to get back on stage. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
announcing anything when, but like, yeah, like
just got
when I
there,
get back
man.
on stage, that means it's like we back at it.
Yeah,
And yo, I haven't been on stage in like 8, 9 months, maybe ten
right,
months. That's the
right,
long
right.
one of the longest one of the longest breaks I've ever taken.
Yeah.
So God bless my brother, and when I return, I'm gonna be
Mhm.
smashing it. So yeah, um,
That's it.
yeah. I just want to quickly throw out a thing. There's a little bit of American fascism kind of unfolding right now, and Trump
Talk
is
about it.
taking over the government, the city of Washington. He was talking about removing the homeless people from Washington, D.C., and it's so fucked up because he's not actually like solving the homeless crisis with like affordable housing or
We're just
jobs.
gonna remove them.
Yeah,
There,
he's just like, let's
done.
just get it. He's just like, let's. They got a bunch of cops and he's just
Uh,
forcing them. And he literally says, in some tweet, he's like, hey, we don't want them downtown, so we're gonna force you out of the city center. And he's like, we're gonna find places for you, even though most people are like, you're gonna end up forcing these people in jails and homeless shelters. We know that.
mm,
Stop pretending like you're gonna like treat them with rights.
mm.
Um, but yeah, he's pretending like, oh, there's all this crime and lawlessness, and I have to take over the cities. And so he's like bringing in some very illegal ideas to try to take over the city.
Wow.
When for one thing, crime in Washington D.C. has gone down 30% in the last few years. So he's lying. Like it's not even like crime is actually decreasing in many urban centers.
Mm,
And the second thing is, I heard that he was looking to do this illegal bullshit in 5 different cities across America, and all 5 of the cities apparently had black mayors in it. So, like, he's quietly but actually trying to remove black leadership and just bring in low key right wing fascism,
mm.
like, actually erasing constitutional fucking process. And, like, this shit is happening for real. And yeah, I didn't want to go on too much about it, but yeah, like, it's fucked up.
Well, man, I'm gonna do some research and get tuned in because I did not know any of that. So I appreciate you, man, bringing the real and keeping us informed, up to date, man. Because so much is happening, man. Like we're like I said, we're living in unprecedented times, man. Like we're seeing all kinds of shifts and changes, and like this is one of those moments in history that people are gonna look back like 50, 100 years from now, and it'd be like, yes, that particular moment was the beginning of this. You know,
Yep.
like we are literally witnessing all of that, man. So hold on tight, kids. Going
This is
for a ride.
exactly this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about because I mean, yeah, like there's so much to talk about, but I'll keep it super quick. But like somebody was also saying they're like when Trump does not want to concede power in 2028 and he wants to try to have a third term, which is illegal and on some bullshit,
Mm,
then people will be like, these are the moments that they look back and where it started, where he tried to just take control of
yeah,
certain things like unconstitutionally. So yeah, man.
yeah, yeah.
Peace to freedom,
It's-
and yeah, we just got to fight back and spread the truth, man. It's really that time. We got to
yeah,
fight
like
against
truth.
fascism, and yeah, just choose
Yeah,
humanity
man.
and choose spend truth, justice, and wisdom
That's
over.
it, man. And truth needs no cosign, you know. So truth today, tomorrow, 1,000 years from now. So we always just got to keep that in mind, you know. Eventually, man, the truth will prevail. Yeah,
Yep.
that's it, man. That's it.
Word.
Cool, man.
So
All right, man. I guess we'll
that's my last jewel for the day.
peace, man. All right, man. We're going to sign off like that, man. Peace to everyone who's checked in, man. I go by Logic, and I'm here with my brother.
Mindbender Supreme. What up?
That's right, man. This is the Reminisce Show. We do this every Tuesday, 7 p.m. live Eastern time. So if you want to come join us, check us out. Add on. Let us know what's going on in your world, man, in hip hop, in community, in news, politics. Hey, man, we here to discuss it all, man. So big up to everyone that's showing love. And we are going to sign off like that.